It's time to go up in scale, and that's because this time we're looking at a piece of powered access equipment. These type of models are usually in the larger scale of 1 to 32. This model is a Genie Z-60 self-propelled articulating boom, and it's the 37FE version. There's also a 37 DC version, which is NZG number 9561, and that just has colour and graphic differences. Once you open the box, there's no assembly to do because this model is complete out of the box. Looking underneath, the model is very simple with just a hollowed out undercarriage. But the tyres have got a good tread pattern and they're mounted on detailed wheels. The body is all metal and it's got a nice shape, and there's a control console with a highlighted stop button and a panel handle at the bottom. The boom is all metal with fairly discreet connection rivets, and there are no hydraulic hoses anywhere on the model. The boom sections are all metal, and that includes the telescopic section. The basket is also metal with metal handrails, and there's a nice mesh floor and a simple plastic console. Cranes etc. has provided hundreds of model reviews over the years, so if you like what we do you can support us via Patreon, and if you do support us you can receive rewards in return. So please check it out on the link which is also in the video description. And thanks in advance to everyone who provides support. Let's access the test track and give the Genie a workout. And it's good enough at rolling along, with each of the wheels able to spin independently. One feature the model has is an oscillating axle, which makes it good for rough terrain, although you can't lock it, and we'll see that later. The steering is very good, and you get a nice sharp angle, and so the machine turns very tightly. It's time to get to our favourite part, and that's getting our boom up. And the main boom ram is quite stiff and will hold most poses. To get a bit of extra reach, the boom is telescopic, and the inner section pulls out smoothly, and it has 3 intermediate locking points. This particular machine also has a riser section, and that means the main boom can be raised up higher by a scissor section, and that gives some other flexibility which we'll see soon. This is an access machine, so of course at the end of the boom there's a basket, and it's fixed to its own short jib. The connection allows the basket to rotate through a wide angle, and the short jib also gives some additional flexibility in how you position the basket. Of course the whole boom can be rotated, and if you control it properly then it's fairly smooth, but there is some stiffness and jerkiness. Just imagine being in that basket, you'd be jumping about like a frog in a frying pan. The other interesting feature of the real machine, and the model can replicate it, is the ability to place the basket at a lower position than the machine. To do that you have to elevate the rising section, and that gives you a downward angle on the telescopic part. This is quite a big model in 1 to 32 scale, so let's do a dim check. And if we put the tape on it we see that the working height is about 60 centimeters, which reflects the 20 meters of the real machine. Time for a genuine imitation real-life test. And we're going to test the load capacity of the machine at maximum reach. If the basket's empty, it is stable at maximum reach, although it does tilt on the tilting axle, so really you'd want to be able to lock that. The capacity of the real machine is 227 kilograms, which scales to about 7 grams at 1 to 32 scale. And here we've added on 20 grams, which is a 3 times overload. And the machine's not tilting over, although we do have a bit of cylinder bleed. Let's now try it at 30 grams, which is about a 4 times overload. And the result is that this is the quickest way to get to ground level. It's always nice to see another piece of access equipment modelled, and this one from NZG is a strong and heavy model. It has some good features and they all work very well, but this is not a model which has a very high level of detail. Overall though, it does look nice on the desk and it's easy to rate as good.